Welcome back to the Frame Podcast. I'm here with Letitia Wright, Kenyah Sandey and Lamar Waves. First of all, I want to give a massive congratulations to all of you on the film. I saw it last night and it is incredible. You all must be so proud of the project. First thing that I want to ask you is there a particular moment or time in your life or a story that you've heard that inspired this story to be made?
Yeah, this story is inspired by true events. My friend lost her brother. He was unfortunately stabbed in Finsbury Park and we lost him, and it's also I saw what was happening with the Harry Azuka story as well at the time, and it just really pressed on my heart to write something to just show like a different perspective to the situation and to show a film that could have brotherhood and unity and love at the forefront with such a topic that's so heavy.
Yeah, it's a very powerful story.
Thank you.
If there's one thing that you want audiences to take away from this movie, for all of you, what is the one thing that you want them to take away?
I would say brotherhood. I think brotherhood is so important. Being like a phrase that was used a lot was "I am my brother's keeper," and I think just the idea of like standing by each other, uplifting each other, being responsible and accountable for each other is really important. I'd also say forgiveness, being able to forgive someone in order to move forward. Is also really important. I hope that people are able to take away from watching this.
I would love viewers to take away just ideas and concepts of trust. It's very clearly seen that Micah can't go forward without the rest of the boys, so it's just important to understand the close people around you, your friends, your peers, to just stay uplifted within each other and to know that we can only be as empowered if we utilize each other, if we use our networks, if we stay true to ourselves. And trust is just about having that fallback, do you know what I mean? Yeah. Being in a space of vulnerability and wanting to express ourselves and seeing Mike and the rest of the characters in this in-between, like how do we navigate and trust in one another? So trust in yourself, trust in your craft, trust in your journey, your process. So that's it.
Obviously for all of you, there's a big creative journey that goes into this process. Is there anyone that's inspired you to do the work that you did in this project, or anything that inspired this to come about?
For me, it was a lot of filmmakers like Khalil Joseph, Terrence Malick, just their cinematic style, Barry Jenkins, their cinematic style and their visual language has inspired me to figure out my own. So yeah, a lot of that and a lot of like music as well, a lot of jazz musicians, Colin Stetson, Control, just a lot of like Trent Reznor, and the scores that he would make. So yeah, a lot of that.
That's great. I guess if all three of you could sum up the movie in 3 words, what would those 3 words be?
3 words.
I'd say brotherhood, groundedness, and unity.
I say trust, passion, and brotherhood. I have to back you on that. Trust, brotherhood, and passion.
I would say ethereal, spiritual, impactful.
One last question for yourself, Letitia. This is obviously your directorial debut, which is incredible. You should be massively proud of yourself for this project.
Thank you.
If you could only tell one more story for the rest of your career, what story would that be?
Oh, that is such a hard one. Well, right now, if I could tell one more story, I would write a story that has been on my heart about the struggles of cancer. My aunt just passed away from it, so I would do something about that because it's really tough. Yeah.
That's a great answer. Thank you so much for your time and congratulations again on the film. Thank you so much.
Thank you.